December 1994. This guy gave me a lift in his aeroplane. I was in the middle of the Western Desert, Hitch Hike there, couldn't get away. Oh, that's Cains, where snorkeling first kicked off for me. Pinnacles, I think they were called, little pointy bits. Western Australia. Oh, I'm not sure what I was filming there. Oh, there's the film crew. They were filming deep in the desert in the west at a big monolith bigger than Ayers Rock. Oh, that's back at Cains. Oh, and there's me and Piccolo. That's Monkey Maya, where the dolphins come and see you. Oh, yes, snorkeling. And, of course, our koala. Fortunately, didn't get chlamydia off him. Kangaroos. Can't remember where that was. Of course, snorkeling, you get beautiful fish and corals. And there's me. I think that was near Uluru. I walked around. Didn't climb up. I felt better about walking around. Oh, and that was a seal near Esperance. And so the people that helped me out organised the lift to get me to the coast to Monkey Maya. And that lift was an aeroplane. Wonderful times in Australia. Gary goes to Inner Mongolia, Hohhot, and stays in a bit of a gur, which some people call a yurt. And, oh yeah, that's Ghengis Khan's mausoleum. And then we did the Trans-Manchurian, because it's longer than the Trans-Siberian, and that gang was such fun. 4 or 5 days in a train, and it was just brilliant the whole time. Oh, of course, went to see the Terracotta Warriors. Well, there's me running down to go and have a quick wash in Lake Bakal, because the train stopped there for 20 minutes. And because you could do. Mind you, if the train had gone without me, I'd been left with a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. No money on me. Okay, there's some money, and I think that's the Philippines. And here I am in Moscow, where I got told by the police to move on because I hadn't bribed them enough to sell stuff. They thought I was a local guy selling things anyway. And there's the Great Wall of China, where we stayed overnight because I had a tent and the other 6 guys didn't. And I fell off the Great Wall of China, which was fun. And of course, on my way back in the middle of East Germany, my lorry crashed and we got in the newspapers. And yeah, I got a busted up elbow that never went straight again. Yeah, exciting times. Still, the Trans-Manchurian to a German hospital. 1987, methinks, my second time to Scandinavia. And that's in Finland, where a family invited me from my hitchhiking to stay with them for the weekend and do some net fishing, which we dutifully did. And it was quite lovely. And we had a sauna thing. And yeah, Christian crosses things, and that's Helsinki. And that's also possibly Helsinki. Oh yeah, there's a submarine. Always good to have a submarine. And there's me trying to gut a fish. Probably not very well, if it truth be known. And that's the place I stayed at with the fishing gang. They took so many of my photographs. And I don't know where that was. This is all Finland. When I had more hair and it was all black. Living in London with Nina and the bike gang, guys. Now, there's me and Nina. There's the Norton Rotary. Fantastic. Best bike I've ever ridden. Wizard loaned it to me to have a go on. He was working for the BBC as a dispatch rider. Ooh, what's that? Oh, the DDR. That's where me and Nina hitchhiked to East Germany. And there's outside the bike gang house where, yeah, once we hosted a meeting by the angels. I went through and got a cup of tea, and apparently that was cool. That's my Kawasaki GT550 that I went to school with. And that's Wizard and his Harley named Wiz. That's me with lots of hair. West of London years. Good years. 1990. Gary and Nina go hitching across the EU and get a boat to Greece, where I got a job. Can't remember the names. Yeah, that was Athens. And I think the library. I spent some time there before I got a job on one of the islands, Scipios, because Nina had a job there looking after a young kid because she was running out of money. Even though we were hitchhiking and, camping, a brother came over with a girl. And that's the Corinth Canal, which was fantastic. Oh yeah, and I found a head of Tyche. Mostly Greece. 1993. I was hitchhiking the three oceans in the USA, from the Atlantic to the Arctic to the Pacific. And there's me walking across, I took the picture. There was no pavement, so I had to walk across the motorway bridge into Quebec. And there's me in a movie. On the way, I saw this ship and started chatting to the guys and ended up in Last Indian Warrior, Squanto Indian Warrior. It was a Disney movie. And there is a male moose looking at me in a very nasty way, because behind me was a lake full of icebergs in Alaska. That was a piece of a magazine for some reason took my fancy. Oh yeah, and in LA I did one of the theme park things. Oh, and going up through Alaska, I hitchhiked with the caribou hunters. And they were hunting caribou with bows and arrows. And we shot guns at night, but they'd never hunt with the guns. Oh, there's the lake with all the icebergs in it. Walking around that, I met a moose. And of course, in LA, I decided to get myself cartooned, caricatured. I think that's part of the themes place, but I never went there. Never went on that. Oh yeah, no, I went to a powwow thing and hitchhiked to and stayed with some brilliant American Indians guys, Micmacs. I went to see a Canadian version of American football, which was fab. And yeah, that's New Brunswick, the largest bore in the world on that bay. For some reason I wasn't very impressed with that, much more so with the Micmacs and their sweat lodge, Signomia. And then we had to say who we were doing the sweat for. Christmas 1990, Pakistan, right by the Chinese border. The border was closed because, it's the middle of winter, so it was closed. I think that's a Red Fort in Delhi. And we tried so hard to get into Iran, but Saddam Hussein invaded Kuwait and all the borders went down. We even had letters coming to us. We'd waited so long in Athens for the letters from one of the Ayatollahs. I think the second one. That's Mohenjo-daro, ancient civilization thingy. That was a big cemetery in Pakistan near Karachi. Whoa, what a smelly place Karachi was. Buses and rickshaws, because we bussed from Karachi up to the very far north of Pakistan and then back down again to Peshawar and to the Karakoram. From the Karakoram. That's Multan. I can remember these places even now. Oh yeah, I decided to go inside an ice cave, the bottom of a glacier. Just an idea. And that It was one of the yaks.